Well, we've been dealing with the cold temperatures. Tomorrow we start dealing with snow, and then it's even colder as we head into the weekend. Let's get right to the map. When you compare that to how much rain we should have seen, we're about half short. Winds are going to be peaking late Thursday into early Friday. That's when the greatest threat for fire weather is going to be. In fact, it is the warmest day of the year right here in Medford as well as in Alturas. Parry County, we saw anywhere from 14 to 16 lightning strikes. If you didn't see those 60s and you want to, just wait till this weekend. That can do some damage. Didn't see any reports of damage, so that's the kind of news that you like to hear. That we are likely going to see our drought persist or even potentially intensify. Today was a beautiful day to get out and do anything. We'll take 6 more weeks of winter if we can get more winter weather. We are in it for the long haul. One day of snow is going to lead to several days of travel problems, really no matter where you are. No more dressing in layers, just bundle up all day long. Rain for the West Coast as we head into the rest of this week. Great news for our drought conditions. This is a very typical storm system for this time of the year, bringing a lot of rain to the coast, very gusty winds all across the Rogue Valley, the Illinois Valley, and Applegate Valley. This is what we're dealing with, thick smoke. So we have high pressure in our area, and an inversion is going to set up. And what that means is we're not going to see mixing of the atmosphere. Well, Lewis Ruth headed up to Table Rocks, and I love this photo. It almost looks like it's the ocean looking off a cliff, and the haze and the fog in the distance is the water. A great photo by Lewis Ruth Photography. And of course, you can send your photos in of whatever you're seeing. If you're at the coast and seeing those nice sunny conditions, please send them in. Us in the valleys that aren't seeing as much sunshine would like to remember what it looks like. Today in Medford, we actually did see that sunshine for a little bit, and though most of the day was fairly cool, this afternoon temperatures warmed very quickly. 50 degrees for the high temperature all along the I-5 corridor in the 50s. The coast was much cooler today, about 10 to 15 degrees cooler than the last couple of days, but that's going to change again tomorrow. We'll see those temperatures warming up very nicely at the coast. And the Shasta Valley, Dunsmuir hit 62 degrees this afternoon. Other areas were in the 50s. The fog in the Shasta Valley burned off around 9 o'clock this morning, so about half an hour earlier than what we saw yesterday. That trend will continue for the next few days. Medford hit 50 degrees, Rouge 53. Grants Pass, though, stuck in the clouds, only hit 37 degrees this afternoon. As we head into the day tomorrow, a little bit warmer at the coast, and we'll see clouds decreasing through the day at the coast. Some areas will actually start off mostly cloudy with areas of fog. Fog for our valleys and our high temperatures once again. We will struggle to get there. The morning hours are still going to be fairly cool. And then in the afternoon when the sun finally comes up, that's when the warm up happens. So we were just talking about the next polar vortex, the next Arctic air mass that's moving into the East Coast. And all of this is due to the high pressure over our area. Follow the jet stream, dips down, all the cold air from the Arctic moves in. Right now it's 2 degrees in Chicago and then moves back up. And that is the pattern of the jet stream that we've been dealing with for the last couple of months. We really need a change to happen in the big weather scheme, the jet stream pattern, and that is just not in the forecast. Now I want to show you, this is why I love weather. Things like this fascinate me. So here's our low pressure associated with this cold front that is basically falling apart as it moves inland. This low pressure is going to ride north along the jet stream, right along that high pressure ridge, dent it in a little bit. Then as we head into Thursday, it's going to move south into central California. As we head into the weekend, it's going to continue to loop around and it's going to end up offshore. So from all the way up north, all the way down here, it is taking the longest way around to get there. But as it moves across our area Thursday into Friday, winds will pick up. And due to the dry conditions we're dealing with right now, and winds, we're talking sustained winds 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusts up to 30. We've seen stronger winds. We've seen hurricane force winds. It's not even going to be that windy. That's just how dry we are. That low pressure is going to sit offshore through the weekend and finally move through as we head into next week, and that's when we could bring in our next chance for showers. So all of this relying on one low pressure system. At the coast for tomorrow, a little bit warmer. Brookings back into the 60s. Northern California, some patchy freezing fog to start the day out, but by the afternoon, by early morning, in fact, the fog is going to clear, and then it's going to be another mild afternoon. In the basin, a mix of sun and clouds, clouds decreasing through the day. The warmer spots, once again, in the 50s by the afternoon. And in our mountain locations, we'll see another mild day. A few more clouds due to that cold front, but still expecting to see a lot of sunshine. And for our valley locations, Grants Pass, I once again think you're going to get stuck in the clouds, but Medford, Ashland, Cave Junction will see that sunshine and thus warmer temperatures. So at the coast, the Chetco effect returns on Thursday. Temperatures in Brookings into the 70s, very breezy, warm, dry winds. Northern California, breezy as well on Thursday. This is when that fire weather watch goes into effect Thursday evening through Friday morning. In the basin, breezy as well, and then dry and sunny. Continue to be dry through and sunny into the weekend. In the mountains, our next chance for showers will be Tuesday due to that low pressure I was showing you earlier. And for the Rogue Valley, we'll see a few isolated showers. Now, we could see some showers with this system, but it's not the downpour that we really need. But hey, we'll take it. Snow totals from today. The biggest one I've seen, we did get a report just outside of Lake of the Woods, 12 inches, a whole foot. Mount Shasta and areas around Ashland have reported up to 7 inches. Mount Ashland, the actual ski resort, has only reported 2 to 3 inches. I wouldn't be surprised if that changes once they get in the morning. Crescent, Rouge, and Wairika all saw 6 inches. Weimar and Phoenix somewhere between 5 and 6 inches. And some areas in Medford did report up to 4 inches of snow, as well as in areas of Merlin. Keep your reports coming in. You can post them on Facebook, maybe while you're posting your pictures that we're going to be sharing throughout our newscast as well. Right now, we are still seeing some light showers in Medford and Klamath Falls, clearing skies at the coast. Temperatures very cold, already down to 14, but feeling like the single digits in the basin right now. Temperatures Sunday morning are going to be the coldest that we've seen so far this season. We're talking single digits on the west side valleys and in the below zero, sub-zero temperatures on the east side. So the low pressure has started to push further to the south, and with it goes the snow. We're really just left with a few snow showers across the area, still moving through, mainly isolated to scattered showers. Most of them actually moving through Jackson County right now. And also, we're going to continue to see a few snow showers into the overnight hours. Areas of Shady Cove today reported up to 7 inches of snow as well. But roads are going to be the problem into the overnight and even into early next week, because temperatures aren't going to be climbing out of the freezing temperatures as we head into the next several days, not even our highs. Now, Interstate 5, Siskiyou Summit does report that you have to have chains on all vehicles. So if you are headed over Siskiyou Summit tonight, I'd put it off if you can, but if you need to get over there, make sure you have chains with you. And just carry chains all weekend long, because road conditions are not going to be good. That snow is going to stick, it is going to stay, and it is going to ice over even at some of the lower elevations. So putting this storm into play, this is about right now. We're just seeing a few scattered showers across the area. Showers will continue to taper off into the overnight hours. This is early tomorrow morning. Most areas completely dry. I think the only chance for a few very light showers tomorrow are going to be in the mountains on the east side as well as in Siskiyou County. But by the afternoon, plenty of sunshine. But that also means that that sun will melt the snow. Even though temperatures are going to be below freezing, that sun is going to melt that snow, and then it's going to be refreezing. Areas of black ice, we've already seen it. Just drive very slowly. When I was coming back in tonight, everyone was going about 5 to 20 miles per hour. Let's just keep at that. Let's keep everybody safe as we head into this weekend. So as we head into next week, actually starting on Sunday, tomorrow the afternoon is going to be feeling a lot colder. Sunday the morning is going to be bitterly cold. Travel will be the concern through the weekend into early next week. Avoid travel if possible. Stay indoors. Try to keep warm. It is going to be very cold. Temperatures that we haven't seen in years will be moving into our area. Even the coast will be in the 30s in the afternoon. Add that breeze and it's going to be feeling even chillier. Northern California starting off in the teens and the 20s, only climbing into the 20s and the 30s in the afternoon. Single digits and teens through the day in the basin with wind chills as low as 17 below zero. In the mountains, potential wind chills down to 15 below zero in the morning. Temperatures in the afternoon in the teens and single digits. Even in the Rogue Valley, another sub-freezing day. Temperatures only climbing to the mid to upper 20s by the afternoon. So at the coast, we'll see areas of ice on the roads the next several days. Northern California, sub-zero temperatures for the wind chill as we head into Sunday morning. Actual temperatures in the single digits. Actual temperatures below zero for the basin Sunday and Monday with wind chills potentially as cold as 20 below. Temperatures tomorrow in the mountains in the teens through the weekend, in fact, only climbing to the 30s as we head into next week. Even in the Rogue Valley, temperatures in the mid to upper 20s. Now, I want to point out those 40s on the screen. That's how warm we're supposed to be for this time of the year. So this is a very unusual, very cold air mass. Stay warm out there. Try to just stay indoors this weekend. Just take a little indoor holiday if you can.
Get a board game out.
There you go.